buddy.
I just think better than you.
Sorry, I can't raise my voice that
One
much.
1 week off isn't enough for you? It's all them shirts that he's been eating, man.
Yeah. I try to do a non-cotton diet. It's not working out too well.
Yeah. You need...
I get sweaty.
You need your cotton.
Yes.
100%. Can't be that fake shit.
Yeah. No.
That polyester type.
Fucking, they're like vegans, but
That kind that they slave over.
Huh?
Nothing.
Sorry.
Yeah, my people.
Oh. Okay.
I did hear Bobo.
We've done worse than
Okay.
Oh shit, yeah. Let's get into that.
Let's start this off. Top 5 worst things white people have done. Number 5.
The Holocaust.
Oh.
Number 4.
Britney Spears. Yeah.
Damn. Britney Spears is okay.
Number 3.
Nickelback.
What? Number 2. Everybody fucking hate on Nickelback for no reason. They're actually a good band.
Nickelback.
Number 2. Almond milk.
How was everyone's Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we all went on journeys.
We did.
It's pretty good for me.
Yes, it was really good for me.
It was fantastic for me.
It
was good for me too. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I brought Dubner over to my brother's house.
Yeah.
And me and my brother act the complete same. It's insane.
I was like, that's Darius's brother right there.
Uh-huh.
They're
And I destroyed
related.
them all in fighting games because y'all can't touch me in
Well,
whatever fighting game there is.
There's no witnesses, so.
There's
I wasn't
plenty
there.
of witnesses.
I usually document everything, so it doesn't count.
Oh yeah.
I'm trash at fighting games.
I know. That's why I don't document it.
Yeah, it was fun. I ate good. I got turkey, ham, stuffing, green bean casserole, buns.
Oh,
Can't forget the
Can't
buns.
forget the buns.
Mashed potatoes and
biscuits.
gravy.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the
Oreo
food.
cheesecake.
I wasn't there for the food.
I was gonna ask, what did you eat on Thanksgiving?
yeah,
Me?
Deuby.
Chicken tenders.
Well, I didn't
Turkey
eat
tenders.
actually on Thanksgiving with him.
Be dry as fuck.
It just so happened to work out that Wednesday we went over there right after work. Had a good time. Played some Pictionary. Destroyed that bitch. We played the other card game.
We did lose, but they have 4 guessers to our 3.
Yeah. And we were playing on very hard. So it was like difficult concepts to be drawing. It was like
Like,
mine
what
was convenience store. How do you get someone to say convenience store?
And his was semester.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you draw semester?
Don't ask me. I'm the illiterate one here.
But so the next morning, my mom was actually dropping off my grandma and my aunt to actually go to Chicago as well. She was dropping them off in Jeff to go on the train. So she just picked me up, and then I met my grandparents and my dad in Sedalia, and we went out to eat on Thanksgiving.
What did you guys eat?
Picklemans.
That's Thanksgiving?
I mean, it was one of the very few things.
I got a turkey sub.
With a little gravy on it.
You know what they should do for like sub shops? They should have a special, like a Thanksgiving like leftover sandwich.
Like a turkey sandwich.
Like stuffing.
Like stuffing,
Little
gravy,
green
put some
casserole.
cranberry sauce on it for the sweetness. Turkey/ham.
You saying that, Darius, probably just gave whoever does listen so many ideas.
so
Every-
many
We need a
listeners.
trademark.
Every
Like
mom
right
and
now.
every mom and pop shop.
Listen.
Every mom and pop shop needs to open that up now, which is. I don't know why I was thinking of that, but there's not a lot of mom and pop shops here in Columbia. I don't know mom and pop shops.
No, we run them out.
Sad. I want to go. I want to go to
Capitalism.
local places.
Well, that's like I was telling you. I wish there was more like just specialty stores, because we also had a roommate's night, and we tried to go to like cool places, and
But
there's nothing here.
Not many.
No, it's all generic shit.
It's actually pretty sad.
Yeah.
This is what we
Standard
get though for
Midwestern
living in a college
shit.
town.
But if we went to Kansas City,
But
College towns usually have like cool little shops, though. I feel.
what?
College towns usually have like cool little
Yeah,
shops.
they
at least.
should.
Except for this one.
But there's actually a new place at the mall.
Oh.
Me and Darius went. It's a new game store. Like,
I don't think it's permanent. I think
Is
it's,
it
you don't think
EB
it's
gaming?
permanent?
I think it's just for holidays.
Really?
Because it's very
I mean-
it's very convenient that it just opened up
That
during
might
the
make
holiday
sense.
season.
Wait, what is it called?
That's where we got the games
Something.
from. the new little games.
Oh,
the
I was
Airhockey.
thinking
Oh,
like
I
a
know what place you're
GameStop
talking about.
alternative.
No,
That's what I was
video
thinking.
games, like board games and like party games and stuff.
Me and Deuby went there. It's like Bobo would fucking love this place.
I mean, we were even like kids on Christmas.
Bro, literally, it has been
We
so
should go back.
long.
We should go.
I was so
Do another
giddy when I
trip.
saw all that shit. I was like,
it
holy
wasn't-
fuck,
It
dog.
wasn't even that fucking cool. It was just like, oh, a new place we haven't been 1,000 times before. Thank
And it's
God.
not like a girl's shop or
Yeah.
whatever.
It was like cool toys.
Yeah, we bought 2 new toys.
Fun as
Oh.
fuck.
For the bedroom or for
No.
fun?
Sex
Shit.
toy.
Shit.
Playing.
That's
For
Spencer's.
playing, idiot.
No, go-
Said
no,
toys.
that's where you got the-
imply more.
Yeah,
What
that's
toys
Oh.
where we got the air hockey little table.
What?
Thing.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, but Mayfield, what'd you eat on Thanksgiving?
Rats.
Basic shit. So,
Lobster.
me and my dad, we made
Rats and
2
lobster.
turkeys. We
Rat-
fried
Two
one.
turkeys?
Yeah, we fried one and then we
Ratatouille.
smoked one. And then, other than
This-
that,
I
just
thought
the basic sides,
If you
gravy
fucked up
casserole.
if you fucked up that smoked one, it'd probably be dry. I don't know. It wasn't.
Dude,
Yeah.
shit knocked me out. And
I
my parents had a whole bunch of wine for everybody,
Whoa.
and
Ooh,
they
Getting
they
wacky.
straight up were like giving me like these bottles and stuff. I probably had like 2 bottles of wine, didn't feel shit the whole day.
2 bottles by yourself.
I
Yeah,
don't-
2
cap.
bottles by
That's
myself.
Cap.
Y'all
Yeah.
can cap it, but
They gave you the sparkling one. Like, here you go.
they had to have.
It's great.
No, like the
It's
first one
wine
wasn't
flavor.
it wasn't sweet at all, but the second one was like super sweet,
Was it tarty?
tarty.
Yeah.
No.
Tarty.
It was like dry / sweet.
Oh.
And I don't know. I guess I was just built different that day because I was fucking just hammering down wine glasses like it was nothing.
You know what pissed me off the most about Thanksgiving?
You know
And it's not even
Memphis.
it's not even have
No.
to do with Thanksgiving. It's we had to go to work after.
Dude,
The
that
day
did
after.
piss me off.
I'm like, dog, just give us
Yeah,
Friday.
because we
off.
had a day of work, day off, day of work. Day
It's like
off.
the most random fucking. Like, why
It was really
just
nice
let us
I
have it
don't
off?
Fridays.
Like a 4-day weekend off. But nope. You had to go to work. It was kind of ass.
I was tired as fuck out.
Fuck yeah.
On Friday, I was like, man, this turkey's still hitting me.
And that job sucks to go to the day after. But yeah, what did you eat, Joe?
I had 2 Thanksgivings. One Thursday,
Spoiled much.
One on Thursday, which was at my house.
Like, shut up.
Just gave
We
me a
had
look of
ham.
depression.
Stuffing, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, and my mom's peanut butter pie and bear biscuit.
Peanut butter pie?
Yes.
How good is it?
Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck!
I wanted to fuck
Did you
that.
American pie it though?
No.
Maybe just stick your dick in it, wiggle around a little
Thought about it.
bit. Hey, fuck that pie though. What did it taste like? Did it taste like...
Heaven.
I'm trying to think of...
It's not creamy. It's like almost like a fudge
It
thickness
was almost like a peanut and a butter flavor.
with chocolate chips in it.
I'm
so
trying
it
to
got
think...
like a little crunch.
Do you know the little fucking, like little cookie cracker thing? It's in the shape of a peanut, but it has like 2 crackers on top. Like crack, and then peanut butter in the middle.
Are you talking
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
orange?
I think it's...
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
I don't
the name
know.
of
It's
it.
like it's like nutty something?
Nutter
Oh,
butter.
Nutter Butters?
It's
Yeah.
not Nutter Butters, those are
oh.
the sticks.
No,
Oh,
Nutter
it's
Butters are in the
wafer?
shape of a
No.
peanut.
It's
Yeah,
something with... I
Nutter
think it's
Butters are the
wafer...
peanuts.
No,
think
Darius. What? Butter Nutters are in the shape of a
Butter
peanut.
Nutters.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then what the fuck am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're thinking of.
You
It's
know
not
that,
like
that
that.
long chocolate stick?
It's a thick.
The thing that like
Long
comes like in a
chocolate stick.
Lunchables type of thing, and it has the dip and the like breadstick looking thing.
There's a breadstick thing?
It's not breadstick.
Bro,
it's
where are
like-
we going? Where are we?
It's not a pretzel.
Where are we going?
Anyway.
Anyways,
We just made
Yeah,
up a bunch of food.
about little Debbie snacks, no joke.
Actually,
Yeah.
about peanuts and Bobo, since you're the fitness fanatic,
God damn it.
Allergic.
somebody in my family was trying to argue with me, telling me that peanuts are basically in the same grouping as meat because they're a
True.
protein.
True.
Is that true?
I don't
'Cause
know.
I do
don't
not
know
believe
what
that.
parameters
What
are they going by.
categories are they going by?
Protein.
I don't know. He straight up looked at me
The
and was like,
vegan's
"Yeah,
meat, maybe.
peanuts are basically meat," and I was like, No, they're fucking not. They are far from meat.
I hate when people be like,
That's
it's
too political.
basically this.
Just 'cause it's protein,
that's
meat.
too
No.
political for me. I'm not gonna.
Well, it's not
You're a
marginal.
Jim, bro. You know this.
So
Okay,
you,
it's hard to say
are
that.
you right peanut or left peanut? You gotta tell me.
I'm center peanut.
I'm
more.
I'm a little
moderate
bit live peanut. You know?
I see a few right things about left Twix, but right Twix has a lot of good
Dude.
points too.
I'm a old
I
school
fucking hate that
peanut,
shit.
you know?
I don't understand it.
What's wrong?
Where did you go, Bobo?
I went to Illinois for
Illinois?
the second one. No,
Like where in Illinois? 'Cause
Peoria.
I went in the middle of
Illinois.
buttfuck central, nothing going around
That's
Illinois.
a bad name for a city.
Did you go to Springfield?
No,
Damn.
it's about 2 hours away from Springfield. It's in the buttfuck middle of nowhere.
So like, everyone
Buttfuck middle
knows
of nowhere town.
Illinois is just Chicago.
No,
It is.
it's Chicago and then nothing else.
Okay, good.
It's
Illinois is not even a
farm.
thing. It's just They
Chicago.
should just change it to Chicago.
Chicagoland or just Chicago. I don't care.
I don't
Like,
believe
we'd
Rhode
get
Island
more
New York
people.
and
exists.
New York City.
Yeah.
Chicago and Chicago City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If your state
but
is known for one
Illinois should be
city,
changed to Chicago City.
I mean,
yeah.
That's how a lot of states are viewed, though, for
What?
their one cities or like
Yeah.
their major city.
Most people
Maybe-
think of like St. Louis from Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's Kansas City.
No,
No,
people are
think
stupid.
Kansas.
Yeah, people
Yeah, I
are
was gonna
stupid.
say,
No, they don't think
Yes, they
Kansas.
do.
No, they
Kansas.
do
Yeah,
not.
Kansas City.
No, they do
Trump
not.
did it. I remember this. Trump posted on Twitter, "Congratulations, Kansas City, for making your state of Kansas proud," or whatever. He tweeted that.
Yeah, Trump's a fucking idiot.
Trump speaks for all of us.
Yeah, Trump never won.
Back it.
Damn it! I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I think most people think St. Louis.
Yeah.
People should think Kansas City, but they just think the arch.
People think St. Louis because
Missouri.
of fucking murder.
And drugs.
Yeah, all that cool shit that I do.
Yeah,
I mean, they got it pretty good over there.
They're living like
If you
kings.
want a quick
they
way
got
to
that
die.
DLC attachment that we wish we
If
had.
Like
you want an
Warzone.
exciting life, go to St. Louis.
Dude, it is fucking Warzone in St. Louis.
Off the perk in St. Louis.
You know, I feel like getting off the lean in St. Louis.
But yeah, everybody has something special, but Dooner has something more special going on.
Thank you for leaning in so you can hear me better. I went to Chicago by myself. I went to my first mosh pit. It's pretty cool.
And they didn't say, and y'all didn't say hi to each other.
He was about 3.5,
we
4
were in the
hours
same
away.
state, and you didn't say hi to me. We're not in the same state. very
I sent a
often.
dove. I guess I got shot. It's like Warzone.
Stop sending doves. They don't work.
I'll send a raven next time.
Send a pigeon. They work better.
It's a grosser dove.
I had-
A grosser dove.
It'll survive. It's
Do it
strong.
like Harry Potter and start sending owls.
It's the homeless of doves.
Yeah, it is. It looks like a gross dove. They're rats of the fucking sky. That's what they are.
Jesus, that's what
Pigeons are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pigeons are. Sorry.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
it's-
but Chicago.
well, speaking on pigeons, they are basically the rats of Chicago because in the subways,
There's a
rats
lot of
are
rats.
in like where the train under the trains. Pigeons will just be
Dominate
you from above.
the aether.
They do not care how close you get to them. They're like, this is my land.
You can
Ra-
just
random
grab one
question.
and just eat it.
I'm gonna
Random-
try to grab one.
Random question: who would win, rats or pigeons?
Pigeons.
It
I'd go
depends
with
about the
rats.
location. Wait, is it like a big? Is it a Chicago rat or like a New York rat?
Well, also
Chicago.
Chicago pigeons are big and fat as fuck too.
I feel like if you had a New York rat, it's gonna win against anything.
I mean, yeah, he's mutated.
Literally, it's a different planet on fucking New York. Them niggas, they be going
They'll be
crazy.
starting a fire like, I love New York.
Yeah.
I love my city.
On Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Splinter.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, he's
what
from New York.
New York is.
Dude be
It's
like,
all
I-
splinters.
Dude be like, I love New York and walking around, their whole streets are full of trash and,
And-
fucking
and the crazy-
stuff.
I love the Knicks.
It's
Crazy
dirty as
thing
shit.
about
Let's go
Splinter,
Knicks.
he didn't even learn that ninja shit when he was mutated. He learned that shit as a normal rat, and
What?
then he got
What?
My nigga was practicing karate. Boy, give me that pizza. He's like fighting. I'm gonna teach 4 turtles how to do this.
Beating the fuck out of
And I'm gonna name him after famous artist somehow. I'm knowledgeable in this shit.
Oh my.
But I had so many small, annoying issues just getting to Chicago this past weekend.
Why? How?
Tell us every single one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
In order.
Yeah, literally. I was gonna say
I'm going to.
chronological.
Alphabetical order.
First off, I wanted to leave here around 10. It's a 6-hour drive from here.
Thanks.
And I woke up.
Okay.
I set my alarm for 9. I didn't wake up until 9:20, so that was that. But so I did leave at around 10:15,
Okay.
and as soon as I started driving, I was like, you know, by the time I get there, between stopping for gas and food, it's gonna be 5 o'clock when I get there.
Yeah.
So that was on my mind. I'm like, I only have an hour of buffer time.
Buffer time.
And so I drove for 3 straight hours, no issues. And then I looked down and I realized my phone has been on full brightness this entire time, with Bluetooth on, and
So it's dead.
and with maps
Damn.
Oh,
this
you're
whole
fucked.
time. So it was at about 20% because it wasn't even fully charged to begin with. And so
That's pretty
I'm
good.
like, fine, I'll pull over. I need to get gas at some point anyway.
It's just iPhone.
Need to eat and charge my phone because I didn't have one plugged into my car yet because I don't have multiple plug-ins for my new phone. I realized the one that I do have won't plug into my car. It's the
Oh
one-
yeah, it's the fucking
the
stupid
small
one.
one on both sides.
I hate that because Apple just wants to be difficult.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck. I need to plug my phone in. So I went into the gas station. They didn't have any. I went across the street. They didn't have any.
What the fuck? What?
They had the same ones with the stupid shit on both ends. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay $20 more to get the actual, like, full setup with the cube included. I'm not going to do that at a gas station.
That's stupid.
So I went to one more, and they still didn't have it. I was like, I asked the
I
guy.
would fucking be needed.
I asked the guy, I'm like, is there anywhere that you think would have this? And he was like, not around here. It was a small
Just go to
city.
Chicago.
Well,
Sorry, son. We only have Androids and flip phones.
We have Blackberries in the back if you want any.
We only have. You either have the oldest shit or the newest shit. There's no in between.
What?
were you like in Illinois or Missouri?
Yeah, I was in Illinois.
That explains it.
You're
but-
my territory.
So the guy, he said, he was like, well, I got an extra one in my car if you want to Venmo me 25. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Bro, I was about to say he's a real fucking. He's a real dealer right there. He just pulls out a gun like, I'm gonna need everything.
Yeah.
Fucking Venmo.
Actually,
I'm
you
like,
are
I
gonna
don't
take
know.
this
you
short.
are my Venmo, bitch.
It's kind of sketchy. I
It
don't know
is.
how long. I don't know. If
That
that
was the
even
first
works.
thing he thinks of. Let's see if I can scam this nigga. Bro. I know he really needs it. Let's see if he's willing.
So I'm like, I know that there's a place in about an hour and a half that has what I need. If I can just make it work. I know it's gonna last that long, for sure at least. So I went there. I went to Wally's.
Yeah! Fuck
Yeah.
yeah! I was saying, why'd you go to Wally's,
I
man?
did.
Ah!
You're
It's
the only one that gets
Wally's.
it's the biggest truck stop in the Midwest, or so they call it.
Yeah,
Me and
baby.
Mayfield staying strong because we don't know that shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
we-
Wally's
we
is.
literally-
I bought
I know
a shot
Shell.
glass. I bought a shot glass from them last time we went.
Shell.
Yeah. I bought the one, a soda, and
that the
that
one
he
with
did
the
not
gun?
drink. He did not drink
No,
that
no,
soda.
no. It's the one that says Wally's on it.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I must
It's
not pay
awesome.
attention.
Yeah. So they had what I needed finally. I'm like, thank God. I got some good popcorn. They got everything at this place. It's a whole ass IKEA for a
It's
truck stop.
awesome. It's badass.
Yeah.
You
should
do
go.
like you can drink like
Should
20
go
different root
sometimes.
beers.
I never heard of Wally's, but I heard of Buc-ee's.
Yeah, it's just like Buc-ee's.
Okay.
So after that, I was like, I'm set. And then I
Fuck.
drove
Yes.
15 more minutes, and my tire pressure light came on.
Oh,
Damn! I'd have been like, nigga!
And I'm like, I need to air my tire up immediately because one of my sensors is broken and it won't. So that for that tire, it could have been like not flat but low for a long time before this, and not even told me yet. So I'm like, I have to find a place pretty much immediately, which I did find a place. It didn't take very long, but it was still annoying. It was the next city that I got to.
Did you have to pay?
$2, yeah.
Damn.
No.
was it your back right tire
No free.
again?
No,
It's annoying.
the front right tire.
Front right? Dude, your right side is just fucked.
Lopsided. He got strokes.
So I didn't even know this was going to be an issue until later, but on that last stretch, there was a garbage truck that a bunch of shit fell out of.
Bro! That sounds like some movie shit.
That's Illinois saying, fuck you! Get the fuck out of my state.
I can just picture this dude. You're like, what, man? What?
At that point,
Once a year, he raises his voice.
It was when it was like
this.
the 4-lane highway, so I'm like, well, if this is the end, if anything is gonna happen.
I like think that you're like mad crying.
It was mostly just like bags and nothing like I didn't
A
think
banana.
it-
You like, ooh.
Yeah, I spun out like Mario Kart.
Whoa.
He fucking. Someone just sees you like, what the fuck is going on there?
Oh, dude.
There's
like
like ink
crying.
splatter. There's like ink splatter on my windshield.
But it has
have, like,
to
a
be
little
like
guy,
Mario
like,
Kart.
in the
You
class-
stop right there and just spin out in the
Yeah.
middle of the road.
Just go.
You're like a little guy with a cloud with like a
times in
thing.
real life.
Yo, but
Well,
did you
the
get a little
Illinois.
bill at least? Because you
I love
you made
Illinois.
it, so.
I mean, yeah, I got a bullet bill.
Awesome.
I made it in time.
You know what you should do next time?
What?
Take the Amtrak to Chicago.
I'm going to next time.
It's like
But-
7 hours. It's like extra hours.
So I finally got there,
38 hours.
and there was a lockbox for the key. I looked at the instructions, went to go get it. It was jammed.
Bro.
Dead ass.
Oh my.
It was
I feel like it's
jammed.
intentional. People just don't want you in
And
their state.
The owner-
Chicago just never again. Y'all had that one time y'all fucked it up.
The owner wasn't there yet. She was still driving like 2 hours from somewhere for Thanksgiving. And I called her. She had a neighbor come and let me in because she had extra keys. But I still
Wow, that's weird.
No, it's a normal thing for like Airbnbs.
That was a neighbor?
Yeah, they gotta have a backup.
I don't know.
Backup plan.
I didn't know that. I don't know if I would ever give my neighbor a key in my house.
Yeah, I would
it's
never.
It's sketchy, but it was also like a 2 entryway, so she had the key to get in, but not like to go
Oh, okay.
inside either of the 2 apartments. It's the same place, but still.
I'm about to say, I'm just not that friendly.
Yeah. But
You help?
so
No.
my Airbnb was like in the back of this person's house, so there was a gate, and that gate had to be locked at all times. I didn't realize that when she let me in, and I went in. I was like, "Yeah, it's fine, thank you, appreciate it." I set all my stuff down, and I wanted to go get some food. I was like, "I'll be gone, but I won't be back until by the time the owner's there, and she can give me the keys and fix it and stuff." So I got all ready to go get something to eat. Went out. I could not leave. The gate was locked on both sides.
Dude,
Dude,
this trip sounds horrible.
He's defeated at this point.
I was like, fine. I guess I'm
I'm gonna starve.
there was only like another hour before she got there, so it wasn't super
Do you
long.
remember like drink 8 toothpaste and drink
Drunk toilet water.
Yeah.
And that was the end of the troubles. But it was.
Yeah, that's like a movie. That's like an episode of like a
It's
fucking
like
sitcom.
Dubner's very bad.
What
No
part of
good,
Chicago are you
terrible
in?
trip to Chicago.
Literally.
What part of Chicago were you in?
Chicago.
Okay, what train did you take?
The Chicago train.
I got on
Was it
the
the brown?
orange line
Orange?
to the red line.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should go north side. That's the brown line. It's nicer.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you don't.
I had limited choices for how much I wanted to spend.
No, you don't.
I always like riding trains.
Yeah, I like the subway.
My trains that I've been on wasn't like the subway. My trains were to cross states.
Yeah, like Amtrak.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't done those yet.
Those are kind of nice.
Those are because you get like a little tray. You get to eat whatever you want.
Me and Darius had a train movie night.
What?
What?
A show. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
The Polar Express?
We watched 2 movies with trains in the title.
Let me guess. Polar Express and Murder on
Train.
were
Both
basically
incorrect.
Both,
Oh, is
on
one
my
Chris
least,
Evans?
both my least two
What?
favorite
It's like
movies that
Train,
take place on
like the
trains.
world is.
I've only seen Polar Express,
Yeah.
and first off, how are you gonna say you don't like Polar Express?
I'm not saying it's bad.
Tom
but the
Hanks
other
plays
movies
a
are
kid.
better.
I don't know what the other movies are yet, so
Well,
I can't.
Oh, train.
Darius, you introduce it.
all right, so the first movie.
Snakes on a train.
No.
No, that's
Snakes
not
on a plane.
I made that up. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted.
So the first movie was the first movie was Bullet Train. It had Brad Pitt. It had fucking everybody.
Yeah, I had a lot of people in it.
It was a good movie. It's a fun action movie.
Did that
Yeah,
recently
it's
come
like-
out? Okay.
It's a fun little action movie.
Which the trailer looked really bad for it, but Darius said he liked it a lot when he first saw it. I was like, it's probably decent, and I watched it again. So
I think it's like a good movie to watch with friends.
Yeah.
It's just really fun.
it's like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. And then the other movie was Train to Busan.
Fantastic movie.
You seen it?
Who's in that?
It's a Korean movie.
Oh, then
This is the zombie movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
It's
It's
so
one
good.
of the
Yeah,
best
it's
movies. Bro, it's so emotional, bro. It's, bro, I was actually tearing up. I don't know.
Dude, there some parts of it really.
I haven't seen the
make you
movie in
choke
a
up.
while though.
Movie, Mayfield, do you watch movies that like have subtitles in it?
Okay, so I like foreign movies, but I always
I'm
just
about to hear something.
He hates foreign.
No,
people.
I
That's not a good
always-
start.
the only reason I cannot appreciate the movies as much as I wish I could
Just look down.
is just because like the voices and stuff.
Oh,
Like sometimes there'll be people just voicing over it,
Hold
and
on,
I'll watch.
hold on.
Well, you're
When
talking
you say
about
shit-
you're talking about
I'm not
English.
saying any shit.
No, you're talking about English dub.
Well, no, that's what I was saying. I can't appreciate that, but same with like dub stuff. It's harder for me to really appreciate what's going on the screen. It's just me reading.
I feel like subtitles make you pay attention more. Because
Here's
if
the
you,
thing.
I only turn them on when my fat ass is
I don't wanna
eating.
hear
That's
shit
the only
because-
time.
you're the skinniest motherfucker I know.
Your lips are
You
something
have
too loud.
no room to say fat ass.
I can call myself a fat ass because I could probably eat more than the three of
That's
you
cultural
combined.
appropriation.
Shut
You're
the
not
fuck
a
up.
fat ass.
Yeah. Don't talk about my kind like that.
You want me to really know?
As an ex-fat man, that's fucking rude, dude.
Ex-fat
Yeah.
boy.
That hurt
This is the
him.
fat couch. We have
You know what?
We have the before and after.
I was
He got wider somehow.
I was actually light skinned like
What was
Darius.
what was the name of the girl on YouTube? Just Dear Fat People. Just stop being fat. You know?
Oh yeah, well yeah, and then she fell off, and no one's ever heard.
Yeah,
of her.
nobody's heard of
And
her.
Mayfield was the
shit.
first person to mention her in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a fucking.
I still hold to her because she was spitting straight facts.
She's a white girl with blonde hair. Don't listen to them. Even true. If you look at his hair, it doesn't even look truly blonde.
It's dirty blonde.
Dirty.
Very dirty blonde.
I don't like how you said that.
Well, I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it's like really dark blonde.
Got gravel.
It depends on the light too.
But yeah, Train to Busan.
You
is-
watch Squid Game. I don't want to hear nothing.
And I had a very hard time just trying to enjoy
He
it.
couldn't understand what's
No,
happening.
What are they saying?
It's just like their mouth would be saying random shit, and then I'm watching and I'm
You
like,
just see
You're
Mayfield.
you're
I
too
look at
American
it
for
weird.
me.
I am
Yeah.
too American.
This is an
Mayfield
American
pissed
song.
off.
Sounds better than
I'm not pissed off. None of this had to do with me being pissed off at this shit.
You hate foreigners.
I do,
Oh, there it is. There it is.
but not as
Seal
much
the
as
deal.
Darius's hate for Asian people.
He loves Koreans.
I'm finna
Yeah.
like volunteer at like a Korean church. Like, I'm gonna prove y'all that.
Hey, you used to live by one. You can just go to
And
that.
I'm just shaking and fucking up and I'm just like, hi, Kim!
You're like wearing.
Hi, Hong Song is!
You're wearing like traditional Korean clothes.
I'm fucking sweating bullets.
You're like using chopsticks now.
just fucking dumb clunk.
Here, is it okay if you take off your shoes real quick? Sorry.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
traditional
You
Korean.
you
also.
For the
prepared
Japanese culture.
you prepared a collage. You prepared a collage of like Kim Jong Un. You're like, here, my lord.
You're people, right?
Picture
Y'all
Kim
are
Jong
just-
Sung.
You're a leader. This
Y'all are
is
saying some racist shit.
I'm not saying anything
No, we're
racist.
making,
We're
we're
making
making fun of the
Racist.
hypothetical racist Darius.
But y'all are like putting all Koreans as North Korean.
no.
No.
Yo,
That's how it goes.
we're making fun of like the racist like.
The people
God,
that think that.
Yeah, literally.
you
Yeah.
can't see
Just because you don't understand
Asian and foreigners.
doesn't mean people. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Doomer had something to ask me while I was talking about that stuff.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, didn't you say you had a question that you was gonna ask?
I don't know.
I was
He
telling
said he
you guys
forgot.
earlier because we've been lazy. It looks like.
No, we haven't been lazy.
It
Yeah.
looks like to other people though.
Bobo's been lazy.
Yeah.
Bobo's been lazy. He's been eating shirts, but like
Cotton.
I had
Oh my
the
God.
most interesting question in my head it was over last week, and I was like, I can't wait to ask the podcast this because I feel like
forgot it.
my ass fucking forgot it because
This is why we write it down. This is why I had the
Yeah.
notes
But
down.
I came up
I
with
have
a
a
better
question.
question today.
Okay.
Fine.
Go ahead, bet.
As us all being in our 20s now,
Okay.
what is your greatest like accomplishment you think you've done by now?
Being a blow
Like
job
something
in the
you can
parking lot on my birthday while just was Magnum PI.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
I would
I don't fucking know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's your.
That's all I gotta say. I'll be quiet for the next 20 minutes.
Greatest accomplishment.
Mm.
There's nothing in my cup.
Don't break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Maybe like meeting, like potentially the love of my life. Probably one of my greatest accomplishments.
I like that.
She's like a rider. She's like a ride or die. And that's the best you can have, especially at this young of an age. People are,
How old
people
is
are
she?
still out there trying to find. So
How old is Caitlin?
20.
Oh.
Dude,
Got the
just to
turn
add
on.
on to that shit, I hate when people like look at your couple because me and Hannah, we've been together ever since high school, and everybody goes, "You guys are so young, you never know what's gonna happen," and all this stuff.
Like you
And I'm
wishing
like,
for the downfall.
first off, you guys are wanting this to happen, but not only
Little do they
that,
know.
I was like saying
Basil, there might be anvil above your bed tomorrow.
but like thinking about it, it's just like even being an old person, anything can happen. Like
Yeah.
the next day, you can't just look at them and be like, "Oh, you guys are too old. You wouldn't understand." Like that stuff. I hate the "you're too young." Like you wouldn't get any of this yet.
Did you get that question a lot, like at Thanksgiving? Is that why you bring it
Yes, like
Yeah.
when me and Hannah started first dating, like I would talk to my family about her and all this, and I'd say what I look forward to in the future, like my aspirations with her, and they would all go, "You're too young, don't be worrying about that right now, you wouldn't understand any of this stuff," and I'm like, sitting there, I'm like,
I'm like, listen, just
First off,
just because y'all love life sucks.
Yeah,
and
right.
it's not like me.
I get like the don't worry about it part, but you can like be hopeful about stuff. They shouldn't put you down for being hopeful about stuff. Like worrying about like shit that's later down the line is
Yeah.
bad. That's not something you should do.
But, like,
yeah,
I feel like saying certain things around them, because like I have talked about marriage with my family, because same as you, I believe Hannah's a ride or die. But like I would bring it up to them, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're thinking about this way too early. You never know what's gonna happen in these so and so years." And I mean, I've seen
Yeah,
fucking
man.
people older than me just
you don't know what's
their
gonna
love life
happen when you
cripple.
get in the car in the morning and drive to work.
Wait, say that?
You don't know what's gonna happen when you get in the car in the morning and drive to work.
Yeah.
Anything can always happen.
That's kind of my point about this. It's like you guys can't really say that to me just because I'm so young. Like
Yeah.
something can happen
But
to
it's
you guys
always
the
nice
next
to have
day.
a plan, though. Like you plan on getting in your car and going to work. Like
Yeah.
that's your plan. You may not know what happens in between, but it's always nice to have that. Like I'm saying, like
Well,
if you are thinking about
That's
getting
what I'm
married-
saying. Is the plan is there? That's not. You should always be able to have that plan.
Oh, I thought you were talking
No.
like, oh, you never know what type of happen. Like,
No.
you never know. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the same for any situation. It doesn't just apply to that, and so they should stop planning. Is what I mean.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was your greatest accomplishment?
He said
Yeah,
his.
yeah.
He was very happy
said
with
yours?
his.
Were you like honestly?
No, that's not
Okay, I
bad.
was about to say.
That is peak though. For
It is fucking
peak
mid.
moment right
I will
there,
say
but
that.
not the biggest.
It's maybe sexual. Greatest sexual achievement.
I will beat that.
Damn. Hey, dude, you in that hot dog costume.
Wait until next year.
I don't know what mine would be.
Dude, you have a lot.
Yes and no. Like, I guess the first thing that came to mind, but I'm also not like happy with it. It wouldn't be the final thing that I want that stage to be, is illustrating stuff for a widely published book.
Yeah, for that YouTube?
Yeah.
That was literally what I was thinking. I was
Which,
like, that could be.
Yeah, which has always been on my bucket list of things that I want to accomplish. So I'd say that's the only one that like I've accomplished officially on the list yet. Yeah.
Now, if you can get your art into a museum, that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Do artists get paid for that? Or is it like a...
There's a lot of different... I mean, usually museums purchase the art. If it's like really high profile, but most of the time they do gallery exhibits, which means the artist usually donates it for a specific period of time, and the museum gets profit from it, but the artist also makes a lot of connections, and they can have it up for sale, but they cannot sell that piece until the museum is done like displaying it.
Okay, so basically artists use it for a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the museum is one of the few places where you'll actually be able to reach people that actually can pay the amount of money that art is worth. So it's one of the few times that payment and exposure is good.
But man, it's gotta be hard though, because I feel like the art world's so saturated.
Yeah, I'm not like super interested in like the museum side of things. I'd like my own gallery exhibition, but yeah, like my own exhibition is one of my bucket lists for sure.
How hard is it being an artist? Like, cause I feel like you have so much competition out there. It's like insane. Like whenever we set up this stand, there were so many people, artists out there just next to you, and like it's a friendly thing, but at the end of the day, it's still competition. You know, you still have to look at them and like, yeah, of course you do art, but I want to sell more than you.
Yeah. Weirdly, I was actually thinking about that today, kind of, because I'm not a competitive person at all until it's in the context of art.
I feel like that's for everybody, though. I feel like everyone gets really competitive over something they're passionate about.
Yeah.
I feel like if we start talking about, like, basketball, Bobo will probably get, like, really into it, because that's something he's kind of passionate about.
Yeah.
I would, like, if we were talking about Dragon Ball Z, nigga, like, I'll get really competitive, like, no, nigga, Goku will definitely beat this person.
But it's like some people play...
Iceman.
I actually have an anime thing to talk about after the podcast with you.
Okay.
Some people, like, just casually play board games and they get really competitive about it. I've never been like that, never even playing, like, video games or anything.
Yeah, I wonder who gets competitive on like board games and shit.
Any type of...
Because I like talking shit. I'm a big shit talker. It's one of
the more fun part for you is
me
shit
and
talking.
Hannah.
Yeah, that's not the board game, but me just like getting in your face talking shit. That's really fun.
Me and Hannah have like this theory going on. So Darius can only win if he shit talks you, and it's because he gets into your head. And you think you're trying to, like, overdo him, but no, you're just fucking everything up in the process.
Yeah, you're overthinking
Bro.
yourself.
Like, every time...
I'm not a cracker.
Darius is like, like, one night we played Mario Party, and I thought I was gonna beat him, because I was like, oh, I've been playing this game way longer than he has. And so I start talking my shit, and then Darius starts talking his shit, and then we get 0 stars the whole game. They get 6 fucking stars, and I get, like, the little bomb guys, and they follow me around and give me -1s the whole time.
It's hilarious. Because talking shit's really fun. And, you know, like you said, you get in people's head, and they don't know what to do. And they really want to beat you. So they're more focused on shutting you up instead of actually like focusing on the game. Like, I wish this nigga will shut the fuck up. I remember like I don't know if it was me and Bobo or somebody. It was at the campground and I was talking shit to you and dude was like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Was that
playing beer pong? Dude was actually like, I'm actually getting fucking tired of the guy.
You legit pissed me off that night too, because like you were just shit talking the whole night.
I think that I was playing it up.
Okay.
I remember looking at Hannah. I was like, this is the first time I've ever looked at Darius and was like, please shut the fuck up.
Bro, because, I don't know, my shit talk is not like, it's little shit that just builds up. It's like, oh, you kind of trash.
You poked the lion.
And you're like, shut up, no, no. And then I just keep saying, like, damn, dog, you're actually kind of trash. You're like,
put a
shut the fuck
cigarette
up.
Yeah, it's lots of little cigarette burns.
I just like keep poking them. And I'm poking them just, it does, like, it's like
it's like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
This is my example. It's like, you know how you can touch this like a spot and it barely hurts, but if you keep touching that spot over and over again, it's gonna start to hurt.
Yeah.
So that's how I think that's how my trash talking is. It doesn't hurt at first, but over a while it's like, dude, can you like? I will fight you.
After a while, yeah, you're just like, please stop.
But yeah, so how do you feel about the like competition and like art and shit?
Well, I was gonna say, like, in the context of art, I love getting to know and meet like other artists, especially if they have similar like pen and ink stuff as me. But a part of me is like, I hate you. I'm better than you.
Because
I'm better. I'm smart.
I'm stronger.
I always grew up as the most creative person in the room, and if that's tested, I feel like I have to fight for it. But that's the only time I ever feel like that.
Because I feel like that's what you're most passionate about.
Yeah.
And I feel like whenever somebody's passionate
art
about
shouldn't
something,
be about that at the same time.
I feel like that's how everything is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like even like in religion, shit, like you're not supposed to be this prideful, but motherfuckers, whenever like I don't know, like maybe like a fucking Mormon and a Christian start going that, bruh, there's a lot of pride and a lot of competition in that shit. Yeah. Like, no, my shit that I'm spitting is right, and what you're spitting is wrong.
Like when I see, especially other artists my age, I think that's a big gap there.
Do like whenever you see their art, do you like nitpick it, or do you like see them like, ooh, like,
no,
I can start doing that? Or
they
like,
do something better than me. Okay. That's when it like irks me. But I'm also like, I know I shouldn't feel like that. I should appreciate it.
Excited
but dang, dog.
by the competition.
Yeah. So that could be what are you passionate about? Like you would like not fight somebody over, but like, yeah, like, dog, I'm better than you at this.
COD. I was like that with COD.
Yeah,
I perform better if I know I'm the underdog. Every single time. Because I'm used to being like the lowest level in the lobby. Since I was skill-based matchmaking.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why.
And you would torch us. If you're the lowest level, then we're all gonna get torched.
And that would just make me snap. I was just getting annoyed. I'm like, okay, fuck you, bitch. My greatest matches are when, like, Mayfield, my greatest, like, search and destroy match was when Mayfield said one thing and it irked me for some reason.
Wait, what did I say?
I was stupid. I had 2 kills, you had 0, but you planted the bomb, so you had more points than me. Like,
that's hilarious! That's actually hilarious!
This was the first fucking round. Match ended. Mayfield had 4 kills, I had 37.
Damn!
That was fucking bad.
Fuck! Jesus, dog. He's like, you're like the Michael Jordan thing, and I took it personally.
It was fucking awful.
Hey,
that shit irks
it's
me.
about the objective. It's an objective.
Yeah,
we fucking won. I made sure no one else got any fucking kills.
What do you actually take competitively, like, to heart, Darius?
Anything competitively that I actually take to heart? I don't even know like that though, for real. Probably like, sports stuff, like basketball. Mostly,
Like,
it was basketball, but now it's like my Ravens. If somebody's like talking shit about
okay.
Lamar Jackson, I'm like, bitch, actually, he's this and this and this and that and that and that. But yeah, I would say sports is probably up there for me.
Yeah.
Or fighting games too. I like fighting games.
Yeah, you're obviously better than me. I haven't played fighting games in so long.
I'm just competitive
Yeah,
when anybody
forever.
goes against me. I feel like the person I'm most competitive against is my brother. And I feel like you've seen that because he talks shit. He's annoying. And
Be funny.
having an older brother that beats you in everything, growing up like that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
And you get shit on each time.
It'd be so funny to have your brother on the podcast.
Bro, I offered him if he wants to go on. He said anytime. So if you want to bring him on, I will talk shit to that guy any fucking day.
Hey, I'll be gone Christmas break.
We still want you there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be
I
gone
don't
for a whole
want
week.
all our guests to, like, just be replacements.
Yeah, I want everybody.
Next episode, I want to get Gavin and all of us still.
Alright, bet. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
I'll text my brother. We can bring him on soon.
Okay.
Because he has an interesting life. You know, he's an MMA fighter, fucking wrestler in high school. Now, like, owns fucking not
So-
owns, but like
We're the same, basically.
Yeah.
We're the same person.
yeah.
Yeah, you look just like.
But what are you? What are you?
I do.
What are you?
You have his
about?
face.
What am I competitive about? Honestly, I guess this is just more like my mindset. If I am dead set on a fact and I know it's right, like I fact checked it and everything, and I know what's right, and I was talking about it earlier, when somebody wants to argue with me about it and bringing up the most stupid points to try to prove that they're right or trying to make me second guess my opinion, that's where I get the most competitive, and it's kind of like speech and debate. It's like,
Bro, what was our debate when we worked together? Something about milkshakes.
oh yeah,
or-
milkshakes and smoothies.
Wait,
No,
What is this? What is this?
I want to hear this.
because it was like these bottles of fruit, and
Yeah.
they were like smoothies,
Yeah.
and I said something about like usually smoothies have like yogurt and stuff in it, while milkshakes are milk and ice cream just melted down into a drink, basically.
Oh, that's the problem. Milkshakes are not just ice cream melted down. That was my issue.
Yeah.
But it
Oh,
kind
shit.
of is.
But they're not. They're different.
No, what is it?
Because my argument was because
Question.
milkshakes have very different consistency than like chocolate ice cream that's melted. They're different things. There's different things in a milkshake.
Yeah.
Okay, let me-
He's like putting it. He's like it's
Milk.
blended together.
Let me correct it. It's not melted ice cream, but it's like blended down ice cream to where it's like at the point where it's melted ice cream almost.
Those are different things.
I feel like isn't milkshake you just like ice cream, milk, and then ice?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And then
So, it's,
Dooner-
if we're being honest, it's just kind of melted down ice cream.
well, Dooner also though he started bringing up some random ass
I
facts
don't even
about
remember
the
about
milkshake
He pulls
stuff.
up his phone.
No, and then we started
He
arguing.
doesn't pull up a phone, he pulls up a notepad. It's just a flip notepad. I actually wrote these down when I was 10.
No,
Yeah.
this
My
argument.
fucking bug, OTT.
I researched
Don't
this
go
in
that
my
page.
class.
That's when I started learning about girls.
Yeah.
This argument
Sticky.
legit lasted the whole night.
Centimeters of breast. What's a double D?
Double D question marks.
What are
And there's
you
like
guys talking
pins on
about?
it.
I don't know. I got lost.
Yeah. Oh, shut the fuck. Shut up. We're not gonna go on that one.
But that argument lasted like the whole night, and we still haven't gotten anywhere with it. Because I don't remember
Joey.
where your point came from about smoothies. Because I was telling you
Yeah, I
it's
don't
not a
remember what the
smoothie, it's a
argument was.
milkshake at that point, and you're like, no, it's still a smoothie.
Can I look it up and I'll tell you guys the answer?
Yeah,
What's the difference
smoothies and milkshakes are very different things.
But you argued with
Yeah.
me saying that they weren't too different.
No.
I remember that argument because I even brought it up to Hannah because I was getting so aggravated about it.
Yeah, I brought this up to bring up the point that he's right. He gets mad about these things.
Yeah.
I was about to say, as fun as this conversation is, I'm gonna ask Deuby another question. Have you ever like met an artist and you like objectively like yeah they're better than me?
I mean, I've not in person.
Okay.
I mean, one of my best friends has always been that competition for me, and that's Deuby.
Yeah, but you kind of gave up on your artistic stuff.
No, I still dabble.
You dabble.
There's a difference
But I
between
don't go-
dabbling and like fucking
Yeah.
doodling.
Yeah, I don't make full on portraits, but I'll sit there and doodle like
Yeah.
a random ass frog or something. I'll just sit there and doodle.
I mean, because most of the time I just see artists do like specific things way better than I could do. But it's not objectively better because they're very different things at the
Okay,
same
now,
time.
I know this is a very like maybe it could be a vague question, but like what do you think either is like the best form of art or like the purest form of art or like something like that? I know that's a very
feel like
hard
that-
question.
yeah,
to
that's-
I
ask.
feel like
So
that varies
vague. The
in
body.
people's opinions.
Here's-
Honestly.
Here's the honest truth that I'm trying to wrap my head around is that I think movie and film does a way better job of conveying message and emotion than modern art does.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one.
Which I want to invoke that emotion with art, and I feel like I do it at times, but most people these days don't care that much.
Yeah, I feel like if it's people had a lot more appreciation for. I feel like people had a lot more appreciation for art back then.
Yeah.
But now that we have like everything like a moving screen, it's more.
Which is
I was
like
gonna say, I feel like
that.
internet kind of also changed
I need to
everybody's
create
perspective.
a product that someone can attach themselves to.
I feel like I wouldn't say this is like the purest or like the best, but I feel like one of the coolest ones is the fucking the chiselers. And you get a big slab of fucking rock and you make something out of it. Like I don't even know where do you even start on that? Like is there like a blueprint to start on it before, or do you just like go?
I know they draw on the like granite and stuff.
They basically, I don't know, it's complicated for sure.
That's why I like it so much. It's like so cool. Like
I'm pretty sure that I don't know if it's true, but like they would probably just draw like a front-facing view on every side of it, and then cut from there.
Yeah.
Like of what it's supposed to look like from that side view, and I don't know.
But the process has to be so fucking.
Have you seen the like granite sculptures where it like the fabric looks just like real fabric and stuff? Like that
someone made a
insane.
fucking granite pillow, and like the pillow looked real as fuck.
Imagine having a pillow fight with that thing.
Bro, you're dead. You're literally cracking my skull.
I can't remember which sculptor it was, but someone, I don't know, they it was like some Roman sculpture, and when you move your pinky like this, it creates a muscle movement down here, and he was like careful enough to remember, like to pay attention and like notice that.
See, that has to be one of the coolest things,
especially like back in the day. Because they didn't know anything.
They didn't get tutorials on YouTube.
Niggas used to blood leech and they're like, yeah, this is going to solve my problems. This is going to solve my headache. Bloodletting! But you got some of the best artists of all time. It's crazy.
You have too much blood, get it out. Now sculpt me something.
So what do you think is the coolest form of art?
I don't know. That's such a broad topic.
Alright, you think about it. I want to ask the room.
Okay.
What do you think is the coolest form of art?
I'm a big fan of like pop art, so like I guess kind of the just abstract looking stuff, and then
was Andy Warhol pop art? Is that guy?
Yeah, I don't know if that's what Mayfield's trying to go for though.
I don't know the name. I don't know, but it's like the stuff you see on the side of the street and
like
stuff.
Graffiti.
Yeah, kind of like. It's
like spray paint and shit like that?
No, I'm just saying kind of like that stuff. Like how it's like random shapes, random things all over the wall.
Cartoony and very expressive, but still realism.
Yeah.
Is like abstract?
I mean, it's a kind of abstract, but abstract just means anything that isn't reality.
Okay.
And
it's abstracted reality.
Gonna say like comic book arts, like I've always loved just like the line work and stuff. It's very complicated once you get into it.
Okay. What about you?
I guess I'm the same as Mayfield, but more towards like graphic novels and stuff, maybe. I don't know. It depends on the use color for me. I don't know.
Do you like a lot of color, or do you like muted
It depends
color?
on the context of it. If it's used properly, yeah.
I would say like Berserk has some of the best artwork. Like Hammer. God, that shit's insane.
See, and that's like what I'm talking about. I gotta, to like reach people, I have to make a product. Like Berserk is this specific thing. All this stuff goes together. It means it's deliberate, but digestible for people to understand and like know what the author's trying to say. It's really difficult to analyze like one piece of artwork, even no matter how long I spent on it. Like there's still some explaining that I have to do on my end at the end of the day.
I didn't hear you talk about art for like hours. It's fun. It's very insightful. Because you're really. I love hearing when someone's passionate about something, because they mean it means a lot to them, and they can go into detail about it and go on and on. You're like, wow, this guy's. That's what So I feel like that's how some of your friends have to be. They have to be passionate about something, and you know. But yeah, that's really nice. Art's very good, very great.
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, of course. It is.
Thank you.
Then, like, would you consider would everything be art then? Would that be considered?
Depends on what you consider
I feel like
everything.
it's to an extent.
There was an exhibit at a museum once that someone just put like a toilet. They removed the toilet from their apartment, put it in the museum. Is this art now? Depends on the context.
Depends art of thievery.
Is it like it depends on like a person's point of view or something
It's
like that?
the intent of why that person put that there, and the setting.
But I've seen something like that. Somebody just put his glasses on the ground and people just came in fucking in waves just looking at it. Like, wow.
But the toilet one was like one of the very first examples of like trying to figure out what makes something art technically.
So technically everything can be art then. If you really put your mind into it.
One of my favorite paintings, kind of, it was the first time there was abstract painting. Like, deliberately an abstract painting. It was just a canvas filled with black paint. Completely.
Oh wow.
And it, like, changed a lot. Because it, like, opens up your view about what you can actually do. You don't have to follow the rules.
I like that.
I like how we both said that. We both said I like that. Like, you see some of, like, the fucking realism on some people's arms. It's like, holy fuck.
I like...
Someone did that with a fucking moving needle going fucking so many points
You know
an
the,
hour.
like, watercolor kind of tattoos and stuff? I always say the Ed Hardy look. But it's like...
I'm not gonna lie, I hate anything Ed Hardy.
Dude, I don't like Ed Hardy, but I love the art of Ed Hardy.
Look up Ed Hardy t-shirt and you'll see what we're talking about.
But like that type of tattoo, I would love to get. I just don't know.
It's just traditional stuff.
How they would do it on your body.
Shit.
Yeah.
I feel like it takes a lot of time.
I mean, it does. Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan of traditional tattoo stuff, which is why I've never put too much consideration in doing like the apprenticeship, because it's 2 years and something that is like a career in art, but probably just not the one that I want to do.
You feel like, would you ever like teach people how to do art? Or you feel like that's not your
Teach me.
No, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody can actually
Hopefully
draw.
early.
I just feel like you have to put enough time and
Yeah,
effort in.
everybody can draw.
I don't know, some people are just like naturally talented.
Yeah, there is,
Everything.
but
Sometimes you can put a fucking 5-year-old
But,
kid
like-
there and they're like, damn.
everybody can technically draw what they see in front of them.
Dubner, you can contradict me on this one,
Except for blind.
but like for drawing,
Good point.
I feel like some people look at drawing like it's rocket science, while at the same time I feel like for artists, the like more natural artists is just because they can find everything from eye. They don't need to know about shading. They don't need to know about all the tones, like the craziness. But it's like weird how everybody thinks of drawing as this rocket science when in reality you just need to go off what you see in your
Literally
normal
what
day
you
of
see.
life.
Here's the issue: most people, when they're drawing something, and they're looking at it, they don't actually draw what they're seeing. They draw what they think that they're seeing. They draw like, if I was drawing this microphone, I would not look at it as a microphone. I would look at all the different lines and how they come together. Most people would start drawing with the idea that they're going to draw a microphone. And they wouldn't draw that. They would draw what they see in their head, which isn't that.
That's insane.
Oh, God,
That's actually true though. It's crazy. Just listening to you talk about art is fun.
I want to do more art commentary videos. I've done a few.
How's the TikTok page going?
I haven't been doing much of it, but
We gotta do more shit.
Come on, TikToker.
I don't know.
After-
I'm a bad TikToker.
After Kurt died, it's just it's not the same.
Oh, I got a question for you, Mayfield. Did Dooner get you on Deftones?
No.
Yes, I
No.
did.
I wanted to bring this up.
I'm glad you
Okay,
remember.
no. Okay, hold on.
So how'd you get into Deftones then?
Literally, like, I was chilling at home.
Okay.
You know,
You're always just chilling.
No actual time
So-
or place.
I tend
No
They
witnesses.
just came to me,
Alright,
dog.
you motherfuckers, listen.
I had a dream and I'm like, am I a Deftoner?
Alright, explain.
I'm a
Someone
toner.
knocked on the door.
What a Deftones CD.
Yeah.
No,
Here you
so usually I tend to open up to a lot more music genres when I'm alone by myself doing my own thing and I'm like, I want to find something new. And so I started listening to like alternative rock and like different bands I've never heard. And Deftones, Change and A House of Flies came up and My Own Summer came up. I added those to my playlist. Next day, Dooner and I went shopping together for something. I don't know why we went shopping together. And he goes,
Chores.
hey, I'm going to a Deftones concert in Chicago. It was Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Chicago, and I was like, but
You
you,
didn't go, but I did.
but like you're talking to me about it, and I was like, holy shit, wait, hold up. I feel like I've added some of their songs onto my playlist. Next thing you know, I pull up Deftones. Dooner goes to the concert. I had the generic songs that I listened to, and then not even like 2 months ago was when I really got to explore them. So I found Deftones way
It was
before
you.
you.
I gotta hear your side of it. Did you say you found him way before him?
Like before he told me about it.
Okay, I'm about to say way before. Damn.
Here's the thing. I knew he added those 2 songs before I went, and we had that conversation. I
So you
remember
didn't
that.
fucking put me on them.
No,
No,
but
there's
us
a
probably
difference.
going probably made
There's
you want
a
to listen
difference.
to it more.
Yes, there's a
Because you
difference
felt left
between-
out and I got to go and you didn't.
and Bobo doesn't even care.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
Bobo
shit. It was a
doesn't
fun
like
time.
music.
I heard
Stop.
Dooner scream. Yeah.
I knew that you added those 2 songs, but we had multiple conversations about Deftones, and we were both talking about them. Only because I was going to a Deftones concert, you got more curious and explored more. You're like, what is Dubner gonna go see?
I get
Yeah.
that, but I don't
Yes.
agree with that. I never did it because of you.
Hannah sent me her Spotify Wraps today, this morning, with Deftones on it. And I sent her mine. I'm like, yeah, we all
Yeah,
got
and you
Deftones.
sent me that bullshit, and I sent it to her too. I was like, first off, Dubner may have gone
Here
to the
is
concert,
what-
but doesn't mean he put us
Here's
on
what
to it.
Hannah literally said.
Why are you denying
I
it?
don't
It's not a
know.
big deal.
She
Because I showed her Deftones.
Well,
She
now-
said,
now-
imagine if you didn't go to that concert.
Okay, as someone who went to their concert, I would know.
Now that I'm hearing both stories, I'm not sure. This is my definition of putting somebody on something. I feel like putting somebody on something is like giving them like a song. Like here,
What you did with Kendrick for me.
yeah, like here, listen to this song, and then it makes you want to go. Just because you're like, yeah, I'm going to a Kendrick concert. Oh yeah, well now let me listen to Kendrick. I feel like that's not putting them on.
No, but we. No.
I think I'm going with Mayfield. I think I'm going. With
I'm gonna go with
Mayfield.
Yes.
Just because you went to the concert,
Yeah,
you
I'm part of this now.
You ain't even listen to music.
Hannah said she only had one of them, their songs, and by
If
the
she's
time I
talking-
came back from the
All right, this is a
concert-
true question. Who's the lead singer?
I don't even know the name of the
Chino.
bands.
Oh,
Chino
man,
something.
yeah.
I don't pay enough attention to the names in the bands.
Okay. Who's the lead singer of Metallica?
Kurt Hammett?
Kurt
Sure.
Cobain.
You don't even know?
No,
God.
I get them mixed up.
All right. Let's see. Motley Crue.
Oh,
Vince-
yeah, Vince
Neil.
Neil.
Yeah. Okay. AC/DC.
That's him.
Guy with
I
long
don't
tongue.
know. I don't know most of their names really.
I don't
to be
even like
honest.
Iron Maiden. Led
I
Zeppelin.
know their mascot, his name's Eddie. That's all.
Led Zeppelin.
I don't know. I don't pay enough attention to names.
Y'all
It's same with
trash.
sports. I don't pay
Yeah, I
enough
don't-
attention to the names.
I don't really know their names to be honest.
I think that one. Isn't there one named like Nikki Sticks?
Nikki Sixx is on Motley Crue.
Okay,
He's
that's
the bassist.
only person I know. In Slash. But
You
I
don't even know fucking Tommy Lee?
Oh, I know Tommy Lee.
Okay.
But I don't know Tommy Lee from bands. I know Tommy Lee from other shit.
Yeah, Tom and Pam. Yeah.
But I know Slash, but is he like in a band or is he just like
Yeah,
a
he's in
guitarist?
Guns N' Roses. He's the guitarist.
Oh wow! I thought he was just like, hey, if you need a guitarist, dog, I'm here.
It's like that South Park episode. Where
Yeah,
Slash doesn't
literally.
exist at all. It's their parents playing him. Have you seen that
No,
shit?
I don't.
So it's basically like Santa, but for Slash.
Slash has to be like the most badass looking guitarist.
Dude, he's insane.
Is he white?
He's so
I don't
badass.
think
We
so.
don't know.
No, for real. Like, cause I seen his skin color and he's like darker complexion.
I don't think
know
he's.
I don't know what ethnicity he
Olive
is.
dark.
Can you look that up?
Yeah, Siri.
What is Slash's ethnicity or race? Because now I'm actually like curious. Because he doesn't look white.
I don't know. I really don't follow like the individual people and bands from like back in the day.
He's both British and black.
Huh.
That's what it
He's
says.
British?
You didn't know that?
No. Bitch, you knew that?
Yeah, you didn't say shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Guns N' Roses are British.
Yeah, I think they are a British band. That makes sense. But
You know what's crazy? British people, they talk
they
different from
exist.
us. No, they talk different from us, but then they sing just like us.
They are better at. They have better English
got a point
American
there.
accents than we do.
And I don't like all these goddamn British taking our acting jobs, dog.
Yeah.
Look at these fucking
We
British
do have a
people.
lot.
Tom Holland. Bro, yeah.
Also, Tom
Doctor
Holland.
Strange, Tom Holland, Tom Middleston, fucking,
Benedict.
Tom.
Benedict.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy
Benedict
is
Tom-
also British.
Literally, Tom Hardy, we got Daniel Kaluuya, you got Idris Elba, we got fucking
Slash.
Slash. God damn it. Fucking who played Gary Oldman or Gary something? He played on Dark Knight. He played not Professor.
Yeah, Gary Oldman was James Gordon.
Yeah, James Gordon. You know, so many British people out
I
there.
didn't know he was British.
You didn't know,
Mhm.
bro.
I
You know what really fucked me up? When I found Christian Bale was not American. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, hold on, nigga. I just all the movies I've seen you in, you haven't American.
They're
I gotta take all down
so
all my
good.
pushers now.
Have you ever
Sorry.
watched American Psycho?
Yeah.
Yo,
With Christian
it's like
Bale?
one of my favorite movies.
Dude, I just recently watched that and I was like, this is one of the greatest movies that I completely.
If you're a
pushed
true
under the
fan,
rug.
have you seen the second movie?
No.
There's a
Is that the
sequel.
fucking-
Well,
I
It's
never
with
met
Mila
him.
Kunis.
My hot take.
She kills him, right?
Yeah, that's just so weird. They said he was like the greatest serial killer, but in the actual fucking movie, we don't even know if he's a true serial killer. That's the whole
Like-
point of the movie.
I hate, just the reason I hate sequels is because I've never really got to see one that can actually continue the story off. Like,
I've seen one.
Empire
Star
Strikes Back.
Wars,
okay, yeah, Star
Yeah,
Wars, but
Guardians.
the new Star
Harry
Wars
Potter.
fucking has
Fuck Harry Potter.
is horrible.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, I love Volume 2.
Harry
First
Potter,
one's
I
better.
don't count because Harry
Yeah,
Potter
it
came
is.
from books first.
I would say the one true best sequel is 22 Jump Street. I fucking love
It's a
that
good
movie.
They're kind of the same movie, but they're both really good.
I love it.
It's a good movie.
My name Jeff.
The
Oh, God,
classic
we're bringing
line.
The classic.
The
The
classic.
one. My name Jeff. My name Jeff. My name Jeff.
And don't forget it. Don't wear it out either,
Fucking
though.
brains when
It's
we're
the
saying
funniest, one of the funniest movies.
I don't know, there's not very many great sequels. Toy Story.
That's fair.
Toy Story...
Toy Story 2 was the best one, in my opinion.
No, Toy Story 4.
I like
No,
Toy Story 4.
no one talks about Toy
No
Story
one talks
4.
about it.
I've never
but
seen
it's
it.
still
No one
good.
likes it.
I think 4 is better than 1.
Okay, that's where you're coming from. I just don't like the story. Like, Andy is supposed Woody is supposed to be sticking by the fucking side, but now they just wanna.
He's on his
People
own.
change.
He grew up.
It's a
Yeah.
toy. It's not people.
It's an allegory for a person.
Fuck Woody. Yeah, Tom Hanks is my favorite actor.
We talked about this. If Tom Hanks was to die,
I would
you would
cry.
probably just go into like a seasonal depression and just lock yourself in the room.
I would have a Tom Hanks day where I have to watch all his movies.
You'd call into work. Did you hear it? Do I
And I
have
would-
to explain
I
myself?
would make you.
serious?
I would make you call into work too.
Somebody
Like, we're
from
watching it
my
together,
family has
pussy.
died.
We're watching it together, puss.
Someone deeply personal to me.
Bitch, did you know Forrest Gump just passed?
Dude,
I gotta watch it.
Shut down the
He's with
nation.
Bubba now. God, Captain Phillips is gone. Shit.
Cinema is dead.
He's one with Wilson.
what actors do you think would make the most impact in the world if they died?
I was actually gonna ask a question like that, but it's not like that one. It's
It's a better one.
Are there actual like movie stars now? Or do
Are you talking about this because of the whole
Like,
Quentin Tarantino thing?
wait, what?
That was I guess,
Yeah.
but that was like a little bit ago. I kind of just remembered it.
It was
now.
like a week ago.
Well, it kind of like shit on the internet a week ago was like fucking a year ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I don't think there is.
I feel like if there's like a true one, it's probably gonna be like the biggest like Leonardo DiCaprio is probably he's probably like one of them that would get me out of my seat.
See, I've seen a bunch of arguments back and forth about this online.
I feel like directors are bigger now than the actual fucking
People always like bring up examples of big names in movies now, and then someone else will be like, "Well, he's not like Tom Cruise. No one is like Tom Cruise."
True.
He's his own like movie star.
But do you think like Marvel's like making it worse for people like that?
Marvel's making a lot of stuff worse, unfortunately.
What do you think? What do you think Marvel could do better?
I don't know.
Something serious.
I gotta stop.
Bro, I feel like it should. Bro, to be honest, it should have ended a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I feel like after Thanos, bro.
Hey,
I don't know how they can make a bigger threat than that.
I'm excited for the 2 new Avenger movies coming out this year and
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Avenger movies,
Or not this year, but
coming
next
out.
couple
yeah,
years.
coming out.
Holy
It's
shit.
like phase 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to cat to you. I'm not.
Black Panther
anticipating
came out,
any
so
of that
next
movie.
would be
Next is Ant-Man.
Really?
Ant-Man, and then the Kang Dynasty for Avengers, and then
I just feel like out of like the Marvel movies, like I feel like there's like the biggest threat you had was Thanos. I don't know how you can make it pretty much bigger, and I don't like the whole time travel thing. I didn't like it in the big, like it when they took back the fucking stones and shit like that. So isn't Kang the Conqueror literally like time travel
Yeah.
or like
a lot of
different timelines?
time travel, mostly different variations and timelines. Yeah.
I feel like it gets too messy, and now they're
Yeah,
going
it does.
into fucking
Multiple.
CGI, and their shit hasn't been good. So now that you're basing a whole character and all this shit going into outer space, and it's going to be all CGI, you better fucking.
I do
Rank
question
that
how
shit
they're
up.
gonna show him because he's so like fucking big in the comics.
He's not. Most of the time, a lot of the time, he's just a normal guy.
Oh, he's just normal.
With,
Like
like,
every
armor.
picture I see of him, he's like almost taking a whole planet in his hand.
That's Galactus.
Is that Galactus?
That's Galactus.
Well,
Oh.
that's a purple
planet.
guy.
Oh.
I mean,
Kang the Conqueror has a blue face,
Kang
like
is
a green.
also purple and
Yeah.
blue, but
Oh, okay.
Kang is a descendant of Doctor Doom, technically.
I was thinking of Galactus then the whole time. I was like, dude, I can't fucking wait for this. Like,
He's
I was
fucking
hyped as
huge.
fuck.
Yeah, now I can't think of like any big star that hasn't been in like a superhero movie.
Any big story?
Like any big star that hasn't been.
Oh,
like, a
any big
superhero.
star.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like every new star has. Like
Yeah,
I feel like you
right.
have to have been in them, or like.
And
I guess the one I can think of is that one girl. Like she's getting really big. She was on Split. She was the girl
Oh.
that
was it Anya Taylor-Joy?
yeah, like she's getting really popular now, and I haven't seen her in any superhero show.
Yeah, I like. Oh, she was actually in the New Mutants.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, fuck. That just went. Bro, that just went out the window then. I don't like the superhero genre no more. First off, it's overplayed now. Too much.
Marvel
Well,
style of.
I want to bring back classic stories. I want motherfuckers to be creative again.
Yeah, I don't
kinda-
think the problem is like superhero genre. I think it's just that they make everything not matter at all. Everything is like the biggest thing ever that's ever happened in the world. Everyone has to pay attention to this. When it's like we don't care if everything is the biggest thing that has ever happened. I don't know. They just need to focus the stories more on the actual characters and stop introducing so many other characters that people don't
And
care
then just
about.
killing them off. That's it.
I was listening to this podcast earlier, and it was something that they talked about that I kind of didn't like. Is where all these companies for like they were talking about the Mario movie, how they're not casting voice actors, they're just casting like A-list celebrities.
Yeah.
Isn't Charlie Day playing Luigi?
Yeah, that's the only one.
And that's so weird. Like what?
Well, it's kind of funny to me.
like
Well, I
Charlie.
heard, I like saw the Luigi clip, like where Bowser's holding him.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I was just
He's
like,
the only one that I'm fine with because I like Charlie
I don't
Day.
know.
The only one I'm fine with is Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack
Oh
Black's
yeah,
awesome.
I actually like
Yeah.
him too. He
I don't know, I
actually
feel
did
like-
a good Bowser.
I don't know
voice.
why. I don't.
Seth Rogen
Charlie-
though, for Donkey Kong
Charlie-
would be
I hate that.
interesting.
I
Like
hate
Charlie
that.
Day's voice in Luigi's body just doesn't mix to me. It does not mix to me. Whenever you look at Luigi, you think Charlie Day.
Of
No.
course.
No, the fuck you don't. And whenever you look at Mario, you definitely don't think of Chris Pratt.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck? Now, like Bowser, you can think of Jack Black. Yeah, I can see Jack Black playing him.
But
Yeah.
Jack Black, he can also
His
really
personality can
vocalize a lot.
I just don't
of
understand why
things.
they didn't just get the original fucking voice actors. Because I feel like
'Cause they're-
Or at
Mario's
least someone that
Mario's big enough to promote on its own. You don't need
Yeah,
Chris
I
Pratt.
agree. It's dumb. I also don't think Nintendo should have given it to Illumination at all. But
Ugh.
Bro, I don't know.
That means they're
Let's
going
hope
to start
that-
making games off of the movies.
We're really getting like a Smash multiverse.
Oh god.
That's a good question. Now, if you could think of a video game, what would you make it? Like, what video game would you make a movie out of?
I'll
Splinter
make a
Cell.
movie out of.
You said Splinter Cell.
That'd be kinda
That'd be good. That would be good.
I'd like to mix Resident Evil,
Oh.
like
Resident
the
Evil
Resident
already got-
Evil universe.
Isn't it already got movies?
Yes.
Bad movies. They don't follow the game at all.
Yeah.
Actual horror one.
But,
I
like-
would-
Yeah, I would appreciate an actual Resident Evil movie.
I want to see one that actually, like, I guess it's for the newer games, like Ethan's story. I wish they could do something like the Biohazard era.
that would
Because that
Yeah.
whole game, I think, was the best Resident Evil game that ever came out.
I would like them to do like earlier Resident Evil stories, but either one is fine.
I'm trying to think of.
I want a Dark Souls movie.
That
What's
would be
that?
cool too.
I'm trying to think of video games, but I'm trying to think of the movies like the video games I'm thinking of is already perfect as a video game and as a story,
Yeah.
so it doesn't need a movie.
Well, I choose Dark Souls because one, I'm fucking in love with that aesthetic, and two, there's not much story in there, so they have a lot of freedom.
Like I was thinking of Red Dead, but I was like, Red Dead's already perfect.
Yeah,
as a
it doesn't
game.
need to change the
need a
medium
movie.
at all.
I was thinking of God of War, and like God of War is already perfect as a
God
game.
of War would be
Yeah.
an amazing movie.
Like I don't think
they're
The
fine.
Last of Us needs a TV show. The Last of Us is
No,
already
it should
great.
be like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's
That's
already
it.
great as a fucking video game. So I'm trying to think, like maybe under.
What if
is
they
it
turned
Undertale?
Dying Light
Or-
into like a movie or a show? Friggin' people just parkouring for the whole show.
I would love to see them redo, like, get a good director and good writers on Assassin's Creed. I feel like they can make a great fucking movie.
I'm
out
not
of
an
that.
Assassin's Creed fan, so
I love Assassin's Creed.
Dude, did you
I
ever
like the
play
Egyptian
Valhalla?
guy.
Valhalla, I love Valhalla.
Dude,
I never finished it though.
Yeah, I didn't finish it either.
It's a lot. I think I might go back and
It
try
was
to finish
so
it.
good though.
they should make a Guitar Hero movie.
Go!
I think
Two
Dark
and a
Souls
half-
movie is a guy who's getting pissed off from dying all the time.
2.5 hours of uninterrupted guitar playing.
I feel like some movies now are kind of bad about getting good atmosphere in. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, there was a movie last year called The Green Knight, which is also like dark fantasy, similar vibes as Dark Souls, which I like a lot. If that director got a bigger budget, could do a lot more like, what's the guy that made Cthulhu?
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, Lovecraft.
Oh, I love that. I'd love to see that
Lovecraftian-
stuff.
Lovecraftian horror stuff, it would be great.
That would be
But
dope.
with still fighting big ass monsters with giant swords.
Dude, speaking of Cthulhu, whatever happened to the game? They were making a whole Cthulhu game, like where.
Probably out and nobody talked about it.
I remember like seeing the advertisements for it and stuff, but
I
like
vaguely remember it.
it's basically like Dying Light kind of ish. You gotta do these objectives while Cthulhu is just hunting you the whole time. But I
Sounds
really
like
wanted
a
to
good
play that
game.
because I don't think Cthulhu is like the mainstream for H.P. Lovecraft, but I have not seen enough for him. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like
South
there's so
Park.
much.
He's in South
South Park.
South Park did
That was my
did it
first
great.
reference of H.P. Lovecraft.
Why? How?
I don't know.
'Cause-
I was like young. It was like,
But like, what did they do with Lovecraft?
Cartman.
who are
He
these kids?
he basically owned Cthulhu and was
Dude,
like a cat on his
I don't
head.
remember any South
He was a
Park plots
raccoon. He was the
except
coon.
I didn't want to
except for
say
the
that.
console war episode. That's the only plot I remember right now.
What?
The console war South Park episode.
So no.
You don't remember the coon?
Yeah, I mean,
I just didn't want to say that shit.
I remember Elements.
Call me king.
I love when he starts attacking kids. Like, ah! He beats the fuck out of this little girl.
That was a funny video game.
I love the World of Warcraft episode. That's a classic one.
Oh god.
Bro, I'm still thinking of a video game.
So what do we do now? I guess we just play the game.
Like a hard drive.
I don't think that there's much there with making video games into movies, to be honest.
There are honestly their own movies at this point.
Yeah, the good ones are just movies.
I feel like games are, in general, just better than movies now.
Have you guys seen the new Cyberpunk show?
No, Cyberpunk
2077.
The animated
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Edge Runners?
Solid.
I think that's what it's called.
I heard it's good.
Okay, how
looks
about
really, really good.
how
but
about
the
this?
game's trash.
if you had what movie would you turn into a video game?
Star.
And like an actual like good video game, not one of those
Yeah.
fucking early 2000s fucking movies that came with games.
What is that? Zartha or something?
Zathura.
Where they're in space and they're
The
playing
board
that
game?
board game?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the best
That'd
fucking
be an
movie.
interesting game.
That's an actual board game. You can actually
But, like, a video
I think
game,
it was made
though?
after the movie.
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, didn't Jumanji do the same thing? They
Yeah.
made a board game
Yeah.
after the movie.
Get sucked in and get fucking ass beat by a monkey.
There's a couple I got. I like The Expendables. Well, actually, it's a. You can make it like a fucking
Ooh, I
Big.
know what movie
big, fantastical game out of that. And then like I'm trying to think. I don't know why this came. Beowulf. You ever
Oh,
seen Beowulf?
that animated
Yeah.
CGI?
It's just crazy.
The movie wasn't very good.
I like the movie. And a good Avatar game.
Which
Like, The Last Airbender? Or
No,
the
the
Blue
actual
The Blue
They're
People.
coming
Yeah,
out with a game.
Yeah,
That'd be-
they are
that'd be
making a
cool.
full.
I feel like having an Avatar Last Airbender like free roam like.
So I want to make.
Dude,
I
I
would
wouldn't
that
do
would be
free roam.
amazing.
I would do like classic.
I want to make
fighting,
a Dread video game. That would be so sick.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I love that movie.
Oh,
Or
that
like
would
the
be
Predator.
yeah.
that would be badass.
Yeah,
They
There you have it.
made a game for
They made for the Predator.
Yeah, it's
they
not
made
very
bad Predator games. They made a really good Alien game.
Alien
Isolation.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
good. They made an Alien
I
vs
hate horror
Predator
games.
game.
Did they?
I think horror games are so much better than horror movies.
I like
In
horror
every
movies,
regard.
bro.
Yeah.
Cause horror games, bro, you gotta like actually like fuck, like my heart
dude,
beats
Horror games
racing and
actually
shit.
make
I'm
you
like,
feel
fuck,
something.
This is on me.
they're like, yeah, I'm making a decision.
I can't
right
be this
now.
dumbass main character anymore.
I love.
Like I can look at motherfuckers like, bitch, you're stupid.
I love.
Bitch, I'm stupid. What the fuck? I go with them?
I love Resident Evil and Outlast and Silent Hill.
Dude,
Those games
Outlast,
are
I'm a
if
pussy
they
when it
made a
comes to
movie
horror
for
games, dog.
Outlast,
Yeah.
that would probably be one of
Yeah.
the top
I
grossing,
think it
like,
would suck.
really?
Yeah.
Like, the,
Yeah. Like, yeah, that'd be ass.
you know how the Blair Witch shot off
Because I
so
don't like
easy?
movies like that, but I love.
But
games.
it's one of the top grossing, like, horror genres.
Yeah.
The POV kind of stuff would, like, spike through the roof, I feel, to this day.
That's an outdated thing, though. Point of view horror movies.
When was the last time you've seen a point of view horror movie?
What was that one where they went?
When's the last time they made one, bro? I'm not
The
gonna lie.
newest Blair
That's what I'm
Witch.
saying.
The newest Blair. There's no new Blair Witch.
Yes, there's 2 Blair Witches.
Yeah, but you know how old that the second Blair Witch is? That's a
Second
couple
Blair Witch
years
is
old.
not that old.
Bro, I'm gonna look it up.
I'll
and
look
it
it
fucking,
up.
okay, yeah.
Look it up.
I can't spell.
Man, what'd you
Blar
spell?
Watch.
Blar Watch. Oh my god. Blair Witch.
Ah, I almost farted.
Ew.
This movie's ass. What the fuck? 4 out of 10, 14% Rotten
Or when did it
Tomatoes.
come
Dude, they're all bad.
2000. Blair
What?
Witch 2. Year 2000.
He's talking about new.
Yeah, I'm
Blair
talking
Witch
about
Is
the
this
new
in
one.
2000? Not this.
Yeah.
The newest? There's a new Blair. Is it coming out or is it
It's
already
on
out?
HBO.
Yeah.
Dude, they churn those movies out.
Oh, 2016.
Yeah, it's literally
6 years.
2016 is hell ago, dog.
That's not that long ago.
That's 6 years ago.
It's not new.
That's like
Okay, it's not.
In
but
the
it's
year-
not
in-
that long ago.
In years of entertainment, that's 10 years ago.
that's like over a third, like around a third of my life, dog.
literally.
Shut up, Bobo.
Almost a fourth. I'm getting old.
No, you're not.
I was gonna say,
already
Darius
had
is the
2
oldest
hip
motherfucker in this room.
Dude, this is not even my original body.
It's not even my original soul.
Yeah.
I had to get a soul replacement.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Jesus. Are we living in the simulation right now?
Let's bring that up.
Birds are fake. The world is flat.
Bobo, wrap this thing up for us.
Thank you guys for watching. He's
What am I?
Dubner. I wanted you to say it.
I
Mayfield.
didn't want to give you.
Darius. And I'm Bobo. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.